Of all the stars that ever shone, of one that linger like your pale blue eyes, like golden corn at harvest time, your hair sailing in my boat, the wind gently blows and fills my sails. Your sweet scented breath is everywhere. No matter where I wander, I'm still haunted by your name. The portrait of your beauty stays the same. Standing by the ocean, wondering where you've gone, if you'll return again. Where is the ring I gave to Nancy Spain? Daylight peeping through the curtain of the passing nighttime is your smile. The sun in the sky is like your love. Come back to me, my Nancy. Linger for just a little while. Since you left these shores, I've known no peace, no joy. No matter where I wander, I'm still haunted by your name. The portrait of your beauty stays the same. Standing by the ocean, wondering where you've gone, if you'll return again. Where is the ring I gave to Nancy Spain? On the day in spring when snow starts to melt and streams to flow, with the birds I'll sing this song. In the wild I'll wander down by Bluebell Stream where wildflowers grow, and I hope that lovely Nancy will return. No matter where I wander, I'm still haunted by your name. The portrait of your beauty stays the same. Standing by the ocean, wondering where you've gone, if you'll return again. Where is the ring I gave to Nancy Spain? No matter where I wander, I'm still haunted by your name. The portrait of your beauty stays the same. Standing by the ocean, wondering where you've gone, if you'll return again. Where is the ring I gave to Nancy Spain? Where is the ring I gave to Nancy Spain? Thank you.
You'll know this one, Lynn.
Are you sure?
Soft blows the wind, both warm and sweet, from the peaks called Knockmeal down. The songbird sings his cheery note above Blackwater's sound. But from my heart no joy departs, no beauty can enthrall, My Kitty born O'Brien's gone to far off Montreal. I met her at the Mallow Fair, where lovers sport and play. She moved her feet so lightly while the piper droned away. She sang her song so lilting then, her hands beneath her shawl. Now Kitty born O'Brien's gone to far off Montreal. I followed her to Waterford the day her ship set sail. Her mother let the teardrops fall, her daddy's cheeks were pale. I kissed her ere I lost her there, and sadly I recall my Kitty born O'Brien's gone too far off Montreal, and somewhere across the ocean wide, half a world from Knockmeal down, my Kitty shines like silver in some bold Canadian town. She'll charm some young French soldier there. To blame him I've no call. My Kitty born O'Brien's gone too far off Montreal. My Kitty born O'Brien's gone too far off Montreal.
This is a song, a traditional song, which is sung by Alison Krauss in the film Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Come on, brothers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, fathers, let's go down, let's let's go down, come on down. Oh, fathers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, fathers, let's go down, come on down. Don't you wanna go down? Come on, mothers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sinners, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sinners, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way.
Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Lovely.
The eagle looked down on the river below, and he wrapped his wings round him and he fell like a stone. The big salmon fought, but the talons held true, and he shuddered as the world turned from silver to blue. I stood there in awe, though I'd seen it before. I was born in these mountains and I'll die, I was sure. I've travelled around, I've seen city lights, but nothing that shines like the big sky at night. Some mornings will find me up above the timberline. Lonesome don't seem like much once you're this high. But it's all said and done, I usually find me and the eagle are of the same mind. And when I was young, I took me a wife, but she never cared for the higher country life. Now I'm alone, but I don't really mind. But a name that goes down to the canyon sometimes. Some mornings will find me up above the timberline. Lonesome don't seem like much once you're this high. But it's all said and done, I usually find me and the eagle are of the same mind. I dream of a horse, stands 18 hands high. He's as white as the snow and there's fire in his eyes. He'll bear only me, though others have tried. And together we'll travel up across the divide. Some mornings will find me up above the timberline. Lonesome don't seem like much once you're this high. But it's all said and done, I usually find me and the eagle are of the same mind. When it's all said and done, I usually find me and the eagle are of the same mind.
This is Sally Gardens, down by the Sally Gardens.
It is, yeah. I bet the apple tree won't grow. I bet the fruit it never shows. And it's a seed it will not take. No apple pie will I bake. And such sweet joy I'll never know. I'll bet the sun will never shine. Dark clouds will cover the blue sky. But the rain will never fall. The gods will never heed my call. And black days will fill my life. I bet the apples have no taste. Soon will rot and all will go to waste. Time spent and labor's lost. The bear no fruit and at such cost. It's to struggle on in vain. The crows they sit unused upon the shelf. The recipe to use I cannot tell. Such plans I had in my brain. No dessert after the main. How could it ever turn out well? I bet the apple tree won't grow. I'll bet the fruit it never shows. And it's a seed it will not take. No apple pie will I bake. And such sweet joy I'll never know. And such sweet joy I'll never know.
Tis of a fierce young highwayman this story I will tell. His name was Willie Brennan, in an island he did dwell. 'Twas on the Kilworth mountains he commenced his wild career. Many a wealthy gentleman before him shook with fear, and it's Brennan on the moor. Brennan on the moor, all brave and young-hearted was young Brennan on the moor. One day upon the highway as Willie he sat down, he met the Mayor of Cashel a mile out of town. Well, the Mayor he knew his features, and young man said he, your name is Willie Brennan, you must come along with me, and it's Brennan on the moor, Brennan on the moor. So brave and undaunted was young Brennan on the moor. Now Willie's wife was in the town provisions for to buy. When she saw her Willie taken, she began to weep and cry. Said he, hand me that tenpenny. As soon as Willie spoke, she handed him a blunderbuss from underneath her cloak, and it's Brennan on the moor, Brennan on the moor. For brave and undaunted was young Brennan on the moor. Now with that loaded blunderbuss this story will unfold. He made the Mayor to tremble as he robbed him of his gold. £100 was offered for his apprehension there. So Willie with horse and saddle to the mountains did repair, and it's Brennan on the moor, Brennan on the moor. For brave and undaunted was young Brennan on the moor. Now Willie was an outlaw up in those mountains high. They sent in the infantry to take him, they did try. But Willie laughed at them with scorn, until one day it's said, by a false-hearted woman he cruelly was betrayed, and it's Brennan on the moor, Brennan on the moor. For brave and undaunted was young Brennan on the moor. They hung him at the crossroads, in chains he swung and dried. But some say that in the night you still see him ride. They see him with his blunderbuss, all in the midnight chill. As alone on the highway rides Willie Brennan still.
Right, this is Emmy Lou, sung by First Aid Kit.
Isn't it sung by you?
Oh, the bitter winds are coming in, and I'm already missing the summer. Stockholm's cold, but I've been told I was born to endure this kind of weather. When it's you I find, like a ghost in my mind, I am defeated and I'll gladly wear the clown crown. I'll be your Emily, and I'll be your June. You'll be my Gwen and my Johnny too. No, I'm not asking much of you, just sing, little darling, sing with me. There's so much I know that things just won't grow if you don't trust them with your patience. But I've been there before, and I've held up the door for every stranger with a promise. But I'm holding back, it's the strength that I lack. Every morning keeps returning at my window, and it brings me to you, and I won't just pass through, but I'm not asking for a straw. I'll be your Emily, I'll be your June. You'll be my Graham and my Johnny too. No, I'm not asking much of you. Just sing, little darling, sing with me. And yes, I might have lied to you, but you wouldn't benefit from knowing of the truth. I was frightened, but I held fast. I need you now at long last. I'll be your Emily, and I'll be your June. You'll be my Graham and my Johnny too. No, I'm not asking much of you. Just sing, little darling, sing with me. Just sing, little darling, sing with me.
Oh, come by the hills to a land where fancy is free. Stand where the peaks meet the sky and the rocks meet the sea, where the rivers run clear and the bracken lies gold in the sun. The cares of tomorrow can wait till this day is done. Oh, come by the hills to a land where legend remains, where stories of war fill the heart as they entrance again, where the past has been lost, the future is still to be won, and the cares of tomorrow could wait till this day is done. Oh, come by the hills to the land where fancy is strong. Sing where the birds fill the air with their tune all day long, where the trees sway in time and the wind tries to sing in tune, and the cares of tomorrow can wait till this day is done. Oh, come by the hills to a land where fancy is free. Stand where the peaks meet the sky and the rocks meet the sea, where the rivers run clear and the bracken lies golden in the sun, and the cares of tomorrow can wait till this day is done. Yes, the cares of tomorrow can wait till this day is done.
Thank you, Kevin.
Okay, right. Okay, but this song is really all chorus, so please join in loudly. On the notes, the bit after the hyphen is yours, the bit before the hyphen's mine. The keeper did a hunting go, and under his cloak he carried a bow, all for to shoot at the merry little doe among the leaves so green. Oh, Jackie boy, master, sing you well, very well. Hey down, oh down, derry derry down, among the leaves so green. Oh, to me hey down down, to me ho down down, hey down, oh down, derry derry down, among the leaves so green. Oh, the first doe he shot at he missed, the second doe he shot at he kissed, the third doe went where nobody wist, among the leaves so green. Oh, Jackie boy, master, sing you well, very well. Hey down, oh down, derry derry down, among the leaves so green. Oh, to me hey down down, to me ho down down, hey down, oh down, derry derry down, among the leaves so green. Oh, the fourth doe she went o'er the plain, the keeper fetched her back again. Where she is now she may remain, among the leaves so green. Oh, Jackie boy, master, sing you well, very well. Hey down, oh down, derry derry down, among the leaves so green. Oh, to me hey down down, to me ho down down, hey down, oh down, derry derry down, among the leaves so green. Oh, the fifth doe she went o'er the brook, the keeper fetched her back with his hook. Where she is now you may go and look, among the leaves so green. Oh, Jackie boy, master, sing you well, very well. Hey down, oh down, derry derry down, among the leaves so green. Oh, to me hey down down, to me ho down down, hey down, oh down, derry derry down, among the leaves so green. Oh, to me hey down down, to me ho down down, hey down, oh down, derry derry down, among the leaves so green. Oh.
Black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like a rose is fair. She's the sweetest smile and the gentlest hand. I love the ground on which she stands. I love my love, and well she knows. I love the ground on which she goes. I wish the day it soon would come when she and I would be as one. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like the roses fair. She's the sweetest smile and the gentlest hand. I love the ground on which she stands.
I go to the Clyde, I mourn and weep, for satisfied I never can be. I write her a letter, just a few short lines, and I suffer death 1,000 times. Black is the colour of my true love's hair. Her lips are like a rose's fair. She's the sweetest smile and the gentlest hand. I love the ground on which she stands. I love the ground on which she stands.
Right, this is Lyndon Lee, which I always thought of as a classical song, not a folk song.
We're not a folk club.
But I'm obviously wrong.
So in the name. So in the name.
I suppose it is really, isn't it? Within the woodlands flowery gladed, by the oak tree's mossy mood, the shining grass blades timber shaded now do quiver underfoot, and birds do whistle overhead, and water's bubbling in its bed, and there for me the apple tree do lean down low in Lyndon Lee. When leaves that lately were a-springing now do fade within the copse, and painted birds do hush their singing up upon the timber tops, and brown-leaved fruits are turning red in cloudless sunshine overhead. With fruits for me the apple tree do lean down low in Lyndon Lee. Let other folk make money faster in the air of dark-roomed towns. I don't dread a peevish master, though no man may heed my frowns. I be free to go abroad, or take again my homeward road, to where for me the apple tree do lean down low in Lyndon Lee.
Lovely.
Catch the wind to find the sun, find out where the rainbows run. Those who seek to stand so tall are numbered as the leaves that fall. Poet sings his dancing rhyme, pitching feet and churches chime, a faint reminder of the past, stands alone through winter's blast. Autumn winds so cold they blow,
and winter never seems to go, but the summer comes again, and breathes upon my window pane. Listen as the nightbird flies, how everything that lives soon dies. It's beauty in their mournful call, it's beauty in the leaves that fall. Catch the wind to bind the sun, find out where the rainbows run. Those who seek to stand so tall are numbered as the leaves that fall. Those who seek to stand so tall, numbered as the leaves that fall.
Okay, I won't tell the story of this song, except it's one of the few songs I've ever written, and it was about 20 years ago. It's more or less verbatim the words of an old lady that Linda and I used to visit in Wales, Barbara Rogers. And I never resent paying my bills for water. I can take all I need with the turn of the tap, 'cause I remember the day when the snow in high drifts lay, and we used to draw each drop out from the well. And I broke ice from the leat to get water to the sheep, and at 9 years old these chores seemed close to hell. And I would like to say, when the young'uns complain today that their lives are just so precious and they're so warm, that there were no good old days, just tough lives and country ways, and those kids these days don't know that they are born. And I never resent paying my bills for power. There's heat and light for me both night and day, 'cause I remember the day when candles and wood were the only way to keep our tiny cottage lit and warm. And I'd take to the woods a sack, fallen branches to pack, for Tad to carry home on the morn. And I would like to say, when the young'uns complain today that their lives are just so precious and they're so worn, that there were no good old days, just tough lives and country ways, and those kids these days don't know that they are born. And I never resent paying my bills, paying my rent to the council. My home is safe and they manage all repairs, 'cause I remember the day when there was no cash to pay, and we were threatened to be thrown out on the road. And we sold all we could find, found enough for the rent that time, and prayed we could find more when the next was owed. And I would like to say, when the young'uns complain today, that their lives are just so precious and they're so warm, that there were no good old days, just tough lives and country ways, and those kids these days don't know that they are born. And I never resent paying for our armed forces. Some forget the price of living free, 'cause I remember the day when all we could do was pray as the German bombers flew on overhead. And the day the message came and we were stunned to hear the name of Cousin Win, missing, presumed dead. And I would like to say, when the young'uns complain today, that their lives are just so precious and they're so worn, that there were no good old days, just tough lives and country ways, and those kids these days don't know that they are born. Yes, I would like to say, when the young'uns complain today, that their lives are just so precious and they're so warm, that there were no good old days, just tough lives and country ways, and those kids these days don't know that they are born. Those kids these days don't know that they are born.
Just the most lovely song.
Yeah.
It's such a lovely song. Thank you, Brian.
I want to be your lover, but your grin is all I say. You leave me halfway to paradise, so near yet so far away. I long for your lips to kiss my lips, but just when I think they may, you leave me halfway to paradise, so deep and so far away. Being close to you is almost heaven. Being close can do just so much. It hurts inside to know your heart's a treasure, but my heart is forbidden to touch. Put your sweet lips close to mine and tell me that's where they'll stay. Don't leave me halfway to paradise, so near yet so far away.
Oh, Kerry, thank
I was 19 when I came to town, the car in the summer of love. They were burning babies, burning flags, the Hawks against the dozen. Took a job in the steamy, down on Coldrum Street. I fell in love with a laundry girl who was working next to me. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, running wild. He said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. Round a zigzag round her face, and a look of half surprise, like folks caught in the headlights. There was animal in her eyes. She said, young man, oh can't you see, I'm not the factory kind. If you don't take me out of here, I'll surely lose my mind. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. We busked around the market towns, we picked through down in Kent. We could tinker lamps and pots and knives wherever we went. I said to her, we'll settle down, get a few acres dug, a fire burning in the hearth and babies on the rugs. She said, oh man, you foolish man, it surely sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, you're not on me as well. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. He said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. We was camping down the Gower one time, work was pretty good. She thought we shouldn't wait for the frost, I thought maybe we should. We were drinking more in those days, and tempers reached a pitch, and like a fool I let her run with the rambling edge. Last I heard she was sleeping rough, back on the Derby beat, white holes in her hip pocket, and a wolf out at her feet. They say she even married once, the man called Romney Brown. Leaving a gypsy caravan was too much settling down. They say her flower is faded now, hard weather and hard booze, but maybe that's the price you pay for the change that you refuse. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, and I miss her more than words can ever say. If I could just taste all of her wildest now, if I could hold her in my arms today. And I wouldn't want her any other way.
Okay, take it away.
Okay, I recorded this in 1959.
You're not that old.
Okay, and it got to #1 in the Farmers Weekly. If you go down in the woods today, you better not go alone. If you go down in the woods today, it's safer to stay at home. Well, there's a really kinky scene and people all messed it up. And if you go down in the woods today, you better go and be there. If you go down in the woods today, be sure to keep the fair. For every better teddy there was, will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have a rave. The angel wings have come on their bikes, all dressed in their leather gear. They talons are scrumple, green with limp, horrible what in his beer. Yogi down the point of a quick was very promptly, horribly sick, and build up the padding turns me wellies. Rave up a time for teddy bears, the little teddy bears are having a lovely time today. Grooving to the heavy sounds, only status quo knows how to play. Cresta there is freaking out, he's really frothy man, he's blowing his little brain. Rupert stoned, he's on a trip, and Winnie the Pooh is doing a strip, they reckon he is on the game. Now every day that's ever been good is in for a treat today. For Mummy and Daddy and Baby Bear has found a new game to play. Beneath the leaves where no one can see, there's Goldilocks tied up to a tree. I bet you like she's getting more than porridge. So if you go down in the woods today, you better not go alone. It's lovely down in the woods today, but it's safer to stay at home. For there's a really kinky scene, a big bush bear is playing a queen, and they don't call it sugar puff or nothing. Rave up a time for teddy bears, the little teddy bears are having a lovely time today. Groping in the undergrowth, what would Enid Blyton have to say? See them gaily stagger round, collapsing on the ground, they never have any cares. It's 12 o'clock, the coppers are coming to take them all away, 'cause they've been naughty little teddy bears. It's 12 o'clock, the coppers are coming to take them all away, 'cause they've been naughty little teddy bears.
Okay, we're going to transport you now to the Wild West.
The Wild West, eh?
1, 2, 3, 4. 3 wheels on my wagon,
and I'm still rolling along. Them Cherokees are chasing me, arrows fly right on by, but I'm singing a happy song. I'm singing higgity, haggity, hoggity, high. Pioneers, they never say die. A mile up the road, there's a hidden cave, and we can watch those Cherokees go galloping by.
George, they're catching up to us.
Get back in the wagon, woman. 2, 3, 4. 2 wheels on
My wagon, and I'm still rolling along. Them Cherokees are after me. Flaming spears burn my ears, but I'm singing a happy song. I'm singing higgity, haggity, hoggity, high. Pioneers, they never say die. Half a mile up the road, there's a hidden cave, and we can watch those Cherokees go galloping by.
Paul, are you sure this is the right road?
Will you hush up, you and your maps? 2, 3, 4. 1 wheel
On my wagon, and I'm still rolling along. Them Cherokees are after me. I'm all in flames, I've got no reins, but I'm singing a happy song. I'm singing higgity, haggity, hoggity, high. Pioneers, they never say die. Just around the bend, there's a hidden cave, and we can watch those Cherokees go galloping by.
George, should I get the bag of beads and trinkets?
Woman, I knows what I'm doing. 2, 3, 4.
No wheels on my wagon, so I'm not rolling along. Them Cherokees captured me. They look mad, things look bad, but I'm singing a happy song.
Come on, sing along with us.
Higgity, haggity, hoggity, high.
Elaine, what was so funny about that? It was the terrible American accent.
Yes. What you don't know is that in the Soberton Strummers, I was the woman. The other American, the male American was the man. So those two are faking it.
This song has become something of an anthem. Insofar as I do it pretty well every chance I get. He was a short order cook, not too much to look at. Traded in his foot for a medal in the war. He loved a girl named Lila from a bar across the highway. You should have seen him smiling at her coming through the door. He says, "Hi, Lila, how about a cup of coffee? Take the load up, take your shoes off. Is it sugar and a cream? Cookies been to war and Lila's been to Denver. Both of them are casualties of someone else's dream. Lila always knew she was no raven beauty, traded in her virtue to a trucker at 16. She forgets to remember how he left her off in Denver. When she sees her cookies smiling at her coming through the screen. He says, "Hi, Lila, how about a cup of coffee? Take the load up, take your shoes off. Is it sugar and a cream? Cookies been to war and Lila's been to Denver. Both of them are casualties of someone else's dream." Cookie pours the trucker's coffee. Lila serves the rigger's whiskey. She resists their invitations to go riding for a while. 'Cause in a diner across the highway, on a shelf above the pastry, there's a cup reserved for Lila by the man that makes her smile. When he says, "Hi, Lila, how about a cup of coffee? Take the load off, take your shoes off. It's sugar and a cream. Cookies been to war and Lila's been to Denver. Both of them are casualties of someone else's dream." As the nation rolls along like a semi down the highway, casting lonely broken bodies in the grass along the way, I finally found my reason for believing in the future. Seeing Cookie and his Lila drinking coffee all alone. He says, "Hi, Lila, how about a cup of coffee? Take the load off, take your shoes off. Is it sugar and a cream? Cookie's been to war and Lila's been to Denver. Both of them are casualties of someone else's dream. Cookie's been to war, Lord, and Lila's been to Denver. Both of them are casualties of someone else's dream.
Look at it's the way, Willie. That's what we used to sing. Decades pass by and she's still here today. Steam is her driver, history always. A paddle is still rolling along. Waverley, you come to me, but then you go like an old friend. Waverley, you come to me, then you go like an old friend. Two funnels leaning, gliding like a dream, like old great craft run by a team, cruising round the island or off the Dorset shore. Here's to the Waverley, a friend forevermore. Waverley, you come to me, then you go like an old friend. Waverley, you come to me, then you go like an old friend. From the island's cliffs in autumn, we gazed down below and heard the children shouting, just watch her go. Feel the engine's rhythm, listen to the pier call. Sense the pride of her builders and wonder at it all. Waverley, you come to me, then you go like an old friend. Waverley, you come to me, then you go like an old friend. What's the use of nostalgia, wailing my house? Call me a dreamer, living in the past. But cherish what you love and help it go on. Steam on, Waverley, steam on, steam on. Waverley, you come to me, then you go like an old friend. Waverley, you come to me, then you go like an old friend. On a bright and sunny day, we saw you make your way, master of the waters of Clyde. People on the train, they saw you once again, returning to the place where you were born. Waverley, you come to me, then you go like an old friend. Waverley, you come to me, then you go like an old friend.
Some ladies are foolish, some ladies are gay, some ladies are comely, some live while they may. Some ladies are crying dove, my lady is white. She whispers each evening, she's mine, mine, mine. She likes pretty pictures, she loves singing good. She'll watch them for hours, but I see only her. My lady's a one in love. My lady is white.
Kevin? I can never remember.
Home Lads Home.
Home Lads
Home Lads
Home, it's called, right, yeah.
The pop version.
The pop version.
All right, okay.
Behind a trench in Flanders, the sun is stepping low. With tramp and clink and jingle, I heard the gun teams go. And something seems to mind me, as dreaming as I lay on my own old Hampshire village at the quiet end of day. Brown thatch and gardens blooming, with lily and with rose, and the cool shining river, so pleasant as he goes. While fields of oats and barley, and the elderflower in foam, and the sky gold with sunset, and the horses going home. Home, lads, home, all among the corn and clover. Home, lads, home, when the time for work is over, and there's rest for horse and man. When the longest day is done, and they all go home together at the setting of the sun. Old Captain, Prince and Blossom, I can see them all so plain, with the tasselled ear caps nodding along the leafy lane. There's a bird somewhere calling, and the swallows flying low, and the lads are sitting sideways, and they're singing as they go. Well, gone is many a lad now, and many a horse gone too, of all those lads and horses in the old fields that I knew. There's Dick that died at Coinche, and Prince beside his gun, on the red road of glory, a mile or two from Mons. Home, lads, home, all among the corn and clover. Home, lads, home, when the time for work is over, there's rest for horse and man. When the longest day is done, and we're all home together at the setting of the sun. Dead lads and shadowy horses, I see them just the same. I see them, for I know them, I can name them each by name. Going down to shining waters, when all the west's aglow, and the lads are sitting sideways and singing as they go. Home, lads, home, with the sunlight on their faces. Home, lad, home, to the quiet, happy places, where there's rest for horse and man. When the hardest fight is done, and they'll go home together at the setting of the sun. Home, lads, home, all among the corn and clover. Home, lads, home, when the time for work is over, there's rest for horse and man. When the longest day is done,
they'll all together at the setting of the sun, where there's rest for some man, when the longest day is done, and they'll go all together at the setting of the sun.
Thank you, Kevin.
Casey joins the hollow sound, silent people walking down, stairway to the subway, to the station down below. Following the footsteps through the neon darkened corridor, silent desperation, never speaking to a soul. The poison air he breathing has that dirty smell of dying, 'cause it's never seen the sunshine and it's never felt the rain. Casey knives the arrows and ignores the fatal echo of the clicking of the turnstile and the rattle of the train. Oh, she said, Casey, it's been so long since I've seen you. Here she said, just a kiss to make a body smile. See, she said, I've put on new stockings just to please you. Well, she said, Casey, can you only stay a while? Casey leaves the underground and stops beside the Golden Crown for something wet to take away the chill that's in clothes. Seeing his reflection in the eyes of all the lonely men, stoops and grabbing anything to keep from going home. Standing in the corner, Casey drinks his pint of bitter, never looking in the mirror at the people passing by, and he stumbles as he's leaving, and he wonders if the reason is the beer that's in his belly, or the tear that's in his eye. Oh, she said, I suppose you seldom think about me. Now she said, now that you've a family of your own. Still she said, it's so blessed good to feel your body. Lord, she said, Casey, it's a shame to be alone. Lord, she said, Casey, it's a shame to be alone.
Thought was there. The only other thing I'll say is that these words were written by the same guy who wrote the words to Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. So versatile. They used to tell me I was building a dream, and so I followed the mob. When there was earth to plow or guns to bear, I was always there, right there on the job. They used to tell me I was building a dream with peace and glory ahead. Why should I be standing in line, just waiting for bread? Once I built a railroad, made it run, made it race against time. Once I built a railroad, now it's done. Brother, can you spare a dime? Once I built a tower to the sun, made of brick and rivet and lime. Once I built a tower, now it's done. Brother, can you spare a dime? Once in khaki suits, gee, we looked swell, full of that Yankee doodly-dum. 500,000 boots went slogging through hell, and I was the kid with the drum. Say, don't you remember, they called me Al. It was Al all the time. Say, don't you remember, I'm your pal. Say, buddy, can you spare a dime?
When a knight won his spurs in the stories of old, he was gentle and brave, he was gallant and bold. With a shield on his arm and a lance in his hand, for God and for valour he rode through the land. No charger have I, and no sword by my side, yet still to adventure and battle I ride. Though back into Storyland giants have fled, and the knights are no more, and the dragons are dead. So let faith be my shield, and let joy be my steed, against the dragons of anger, the ogres are breed. And let me set free with the sword of my youth, from the castle of darkness, the power of the truth. When a knight won his spurs in the stories of old, he was gentle and brave, he was gallant and bold. With a shield on his arm and a lance in his hand, for God and for valour he rode through the land. For God and for valour he rode through the land.
Yeah.
Brian.
Okay, well, if you're going to sing along with this one, I have changed the words. The line that goes, slips you $20 when your rent's behind. I thought we'd all to be British, so it changed to pounds, and also you can't get much rent for $20, so I put it up to 50. Inflation and everything.
Won't get much for that.
No, that's true. Perhaps I ought to increase it again in line with inflation.
Come on,
yeah.
inflation.
Follow government guidelines.
There is love that moves a mountain, love that beats a drum. There is love that fights for justice, knowing justice won't be done. There is love that goes to prison. There is love that goes to war. There is love that rows a lifeboat towards some shining golden shore. And there is love that makes a cup of tea, asks you how you're doing, and listens quietly, slips you 50 pounds when your rent's behind. That's the kind of love I hope you'll find. There is love that calls its name out loud, love that builds a wall, but love that stoops to conquer isn't really love at all. It's an echo in the darkness, a well that can't be filled. It's an endless hall of mirrors and it only sees itself. But there is love that makes a cup of tea, love that loves both who you are and who you want to be, love that waits for you when you fall behind. That's the kind of love I hope you find. Yes, there is love that makes a cup of tea, love that loves both who you are and who you want to be, love that waits for you when you fall behind. That's the kind of love I hope you'll find. That's the kind of love I hope you'll find.
I know you loved him a long time ago. Even now in my arms, still want him, I know. But darling, it's time. Your memory died when you hold me tonight. Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once let yesterday go. You'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight. Don't close your eyes. Maybe I've been a fool, holding on all this time, lying here in your arms, knowing he's in your mind. I keep hoping someday that you'll see the light. Let it be me tonight. Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend in some fantasy. Darling, just once, yesterday gone, you'll find more love than you ever know. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight. Don't close your eyes. No, don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's you in some fantasy. Darling, just once, yesterday go. You'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight. Don't close your eyes. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight. Don't close your eyes.
Yes, no regrets.
regrets.
I hope not. We'll just see how it goes. I know you're leaving, too long overdue. For far too long, I've had nothing new to show to you. Goodbye, dry eyes, or what's your plane? Fade off west of the moon. Feels so strange to walk away alone. No regrets, tears goodbye. Don't want you back. We'd only cry again. Say goodbye again. The answers to yours echo like empty room. The thoughts I used to share, I now keep alone. I woke last night and spoke to you, not thinking you were gone. Feels so strange to lie awake alone. No regrets, no tears goodbye. Don't want you back. We'd only cry again. Say goodbye again. Our friends have tried to turn my nights to day. Strange faces in your place can keep the ghosts away. Just beyond the darkest hour, just behind the door. Feels so strange to leave my life alone. No regrets, tears goodbye. Don't want you back. We'd only cry again. Say goodbye again.
To turn the page then.
Steal away, let's steal away. No reason,
to stay. For me and you will start anew, and darling, let's steal away. Let's steal away and chase our dreams, and hope they'll never find us. Those weary days, those empty nights, we'll leave them all behind us. Let's hear it. Steal away, let's steal away, no reason left to stay. For me and you, let's start anew, and darling, let's steal away. We'll leave behind those empty streets, the gloom and desolation, the rain, the cold, the growing old. Lord knows it's a hard old station. Steal away, let's steal away, no reason left to stay. For me and you, let's start anew, and darling, let's steal away. We'll leave behind our memories, and we'll make a new beginning. For we have to choose to win or lose, and it's time that we started winning. Steal away, let's steal away, no reason left to stay. For me and you, let's start anew, and darling, let's steal away. One more time. Steal away, let's steal away, no reason left to stay. For me and you will start anew, and darling, we'll steal away. Steal away.
At a Forest Folk Song and Ale, probably 10 years ago, Lynn was kind enough to act as my glamorous assistant in the Spangled Tights.
I did, yes.
She did. And Lynn was handing out the song sheets, which was grand. Somebody had to do it, and I'm glad somebody did it properly. But we performed this next song. Brian, that's my music partner, and myself, performed this song, and Lynn said to me afterwards, "You really ought to play that a little bit slower." Remember? So I do now. It's the better for it, to be fair.
Is that just because you've got older?
Oh, it might be, yeah, it might be inability.
I remember that.
Hey Nikita, is it cold in your little corner of the world? You could roll around the globe, never find a warmer soul to know. Oh, I saw you by the wall, 10 of your tin soldiers in a row, with eyes that looked like ice on fire, a human heart a captive in the snow. Oh, Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Oh, Nikita is the other side of any given line in time. Counting 10 soldiers in a row. Oh, Nikita, you'll never know. Do you ever dream of me? Do you ever see the letters that I write? When you look up through the wire, Nikita, do you count the stars at night? If there ever comes a time when guns and gates no longer hold you in, if you're free to make a choice, just look toward the west and find a friend. Oh, Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Oh, Nikita, I need you so. Oh, Nikita is the other side of any given line in time. Counting 10 soldiers in a row. Oh, Nikita, I'll never know. Oh, Nikita is the other side of any given line in time. Counting 10 soldiers in a row. Oh, Nikita, you'll never know.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
This is Horses Brawl. It's a French one, and at the moment, I wrote it down. Or where did I write it down? It's 437 years ago. So impressive.
I remember it well.
No, I can't remember it. Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
Yes.
this one that Dave's going to do, it was really quite hard because Rosie said to me, "What about Dave?" I said, "He sang this song and it wasn't in English." And that was about all we had to go on.
Okay, good, that excuses me. Azikatalen masna bourgeois si misalinculato. Azikatalen masla bourgeois si misalinculaco. Unse malung twalo, uno fano mata. Ono malung twa. O fona milungta, tinwa fan ba, na fas la prica si misalinculeko. Tenela ba, na basa prica si misalinculeko. Unse malung twalo, unso fama doda. Unse mal flato, unse nafaloma. We do not care if we go to prison, it is for freedom that we're fighting now. We do not care if we go to prison, it is for freedom that we're fighting now. A heavy load, and it will take some real strength. A heavy load, and it will take some real strength. We are the children of Africa, and it's for freedom that we're fighting now. We are the children of Africa, and it's for freedom that we're fighting now. A heavy load, heavy load, and it will take some real strength. A heavy load, and it will take some real strength. Azikatalen amasla bourgeoisie misalinculeko. Azikatalen amasla bourgeoisie misalinculeko. Unse malung twalo, unfona metoda. Unse malung twalo, unfona metoda.
Those of us who played in groups, you know, if you go to a gig and maybe you take a girl for the first time, as it used to be with me, and when you're playing all night, you don't get to dance with them. So this song brings back memories to me. Say the last dance for me. Well, you can dance every dance with a guy that gave you the island and hold you tight. You can sing every time who held your hand in the velvet night. But don't forget who's taking you home. It's gonna be okay. Oh, darling, she's the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's right, like crackling wine, go on and have you fun. Laugh and sing, but then we're apart. Don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home. Here's what you're gonna be. So darling, she's the last dance for me. Oh baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never ever let you go, 'cause I love you oh so much. You can dance, we'll carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks, if you're all alone, can he take you home? You gotta tell him no. And don't forget he's taking you home. Here's how it's gonna be. So darling, it's the last day for me. Oh, baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never, ever let you go, 'cause I love you oh so much. Well, you can dance every dance with the guy who gave you the eye, let him hold you tight. You can smile and let me every hand needs to fail tonight. Don't forget you're taking you home. Oh, darling, you say the last thing on me. Oh, darling, it's the last thing on me. Say the last thing on me. You might have noticed I was in the wrong key.
Okay, everybody.
I chose this song of Rose's. She sang it once, and I think it was serious to start with.
Well, no, I did say that what's been happening in musicals, in theatres, is that people have been joining in with the iconic songs and ruining them. And the stage performers have been walking off in disgust because the audience have been singing raucously. So I'm going to sing this song because this is based on a song which was of a musical that was being performed in London at the time, and I said, you've got to allow me the first two verses and then you can let go. And I expect you to be singing in my key.
Oh, really? Oh, that's going to spoil it.
Don't sound whiskey.
If I should stay, I would only be in your way, so I'll go. But I know I'll think of you each step of the way, and I will always love you. I will always love you. Bittersweet memories, that's all I am taking with me. Goodbye, please don't cry. We both know that I'm not what you need, and I will always love you. I will always love you. I hope life treats you kind, and I hope you have all you ever dreamed of. I wish you joy and happiness, but above all of this, I wish you love, and I
will always love you. I will always love you. Always love you.
is a song that started life as a 17th century poem that was arranged in the 20th century by Chris Pollington, the keyboard player with Strawhead. And it does contain gestures. Please join in with the gestures. I'm going to feel proper Charlie doing them on my own. You countrymen of England that live at home at ease, and little think but dangers abound upon the seas. Give ear unto this sailor, who unto you will show his case, howe'er the wind doth blow. Leave old England, westward go, sail for the Indies, where golden grass doth grow. Sometimes upon the ocean our ship is tossed with waves, and every minute we expect the sea must be our graves. At the pumps all hands must labour, night and day, to staunch the flow of waves, howe'er the wind doth blow. Leave old England, westward go, sail for the Indies, where golden grass doth grow. Our enemies approaching, when we on sea espy, we must resolve with bravery to fight although we die. With noble resolution we must oppose our foe. In fight, howe'er the wind doth blow. Leave old England, westward go, sail for the Indies, where golden grass doth grow. And thus we gallant seamen, in midst of greatest dangers, do always prove our valour. We never shall be changers, but whatso betide us, we bravely undergo. Resolved, howe'er the wind doth blow. Leave old England, westward go, sail for the Indies, where golden grass doth grow. Then who would stay in England and nourish vice with ease, when he that is in poverty may find riches o'er the seas? Let's sail unto the Indies, where golden grass doth grow, to sail, howe'er the wind doth blow. Leave old England, westward go, sail for the Indies, where golden grass doth grow.
The water is wide. It's an old Scottish folk song. One way.
Goes.
Can you move up a little bit?
The water is wide, I can cross over, and neither have I wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. My love and I, there is a ship, it sails the seas, she's loaded deep, as deep can be, but not so deep as the love I'm in. I know not how to sink or swim. Oh, love is handsome and love is fine. The sweetest flower when first brand new, but love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like morning dew. The water is wide, I can cross over, and neither have I wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. My love and I, and both shall row. My love and I.
The singer has left his song on the air. The hunter has hung up his horn. After the day, the long, long night, and after the night, the morn. All the good times are past and gone. All the good times are gone. All the good times are past and gone. Little darling, don't you weep no more. I don't want a seat at your table so bright. I don't want a bed on your floor. You can't hunt me down through the forest of love and nail up my head on your door. All the good times are past and gone. All the good times are o'er. All the good times are past and gone. Little darling, don't you weep no more. Forget all the teeth that threaten to tear you. Forget all the pains in your head. The weak and the meek shall inherit the earth. The honest and savage are dead. All the good times are past and gone. All the good times are o'er. All the good times are past and gone. Little darling, don't you weep no more. So build me a boat where the willows once grew, where the vole and the otter swam free. Row me away from this desolate land, and make for the open sea. All the good times are past and gone. All the good times are o'er. All the good times are past and gone. Little darling, don't you weep no more. All the good times are past and gone. All the good times are o'er. All the good times are past and gone. Little darling, don't you weep no more. Well, I woke up Sunday morning, no way to hold my head that didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled through my closet, through my clothes, and found my cleanest sturdy shirt. Then I washed my face and combed my hair, stumbled down the stairs to greet the day. Well, I smoked my mind the night before on cigarettes and songs that I've been picking. And I lit my first and watched the small kid cussing at a can that he was kicking. Then I walked across the street and caught the Sunday smell of someone's fried chicken. And Lord, it took me back to something I lost somewhere, somehow, along the way. On the Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, I was stoned. 'Cause there's something about a Sunday makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying that's half as lonesome as the sound of that sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw a daddy with a laughing little girl. He was swinging, and I stopped beside the Sunday school just to listen to the song they were singing. Then I headed down the street and saw Sunday morning sidewalk, and wishing Lord that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something about a Sunday makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying, it's half as lonesome as the sound of that sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down off that sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
We crossed over the Shannon, and she rode beside me, a beautiful girl with green eyes and black hair. There was questions and answers, occasional glances, punctuated by silence as we rode on to Clare. When we got to Clare Castle, our journey was over. She smiled and said thank you, and I said not at all. From under her eyelids, she ventured to ask me, would I take her that evening to La Hinch, to the ball? Well, just for one moment, I stood there in silence. How could I say no to this lovely Colleen? I'd be proud to escort you if you give me one answer. Could you tell me your name? She said her name was Eileen. And we danced through the evening and into the morning. I could not believe she was dancing with me. Once more round the floor I waltzed with my Eileen. In my arms I was holding the Rose of Tralee. Will you take one more dance with me, Eileen? Will you take one more dance with me? If I meet you there in the county Clare, will you take one more dance with me? Now this fairy tale story of tiaras and glory, she reigned for 1 year as a young beauty queen. But not so long after, tears replaced our laughter, but I had to say goodbye, goodbye to Eileen. Returned to my unit, I learned from my comrades we had been betrayed by our father for political gain. Although broken-hearted, it was fate that we parted, two sacrificed pawns in their never-ending game. Will you take one more dance with me, Eileen? Will you take one more dance with me? If I meet you there in the county take one more dance with me? Now a few years have passed since I had to leave Ireland, and the beautiful girl who by chance rode with me, but I'll never forget her, nor the way that I met her. My fresh bloom of spring, my rose of Tralee. With distance and time, my memories are fading, but given the chance, I would do it all again. But my roads lead elsewhere, I cannot go back there, but I'll picture Eileen in this haunting refrain. Will you take one more dance with me, Eileen? Will you take one more dance with me? If I meet you there in the County Clare, will you take one more dance with me? If I meet you there in the County Clare, will you take one more dance with me?
The moon was shining down on Caroline. The night she said goodbye so tenderly. And while I'm alone from Carolina, somebody tell for me. Caroline, the moon is shining on the one who waits for me. Caroline, the moon, I'm pining for the place I long to be. Tonight you'll go to the right. Windows carry your light. Say alright, please do. Tell her that I'm blue and lonely. Dreamy Caroline. Mandolina saying good there. I'm hoping tonight you'll go to the right. Windows scatter your light. Say I'm alright, please do. Tell her that I'm blue and lonely. Dreamy Caroline. Tell her that I'm blue and lonely. Dreamy Caroline.
Lovely.
Wonderful evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for all contributing. I know Lynn would like to just have one last word and say something.
I'd like to say I've just had the most wonderful evening. Thank you so much, but there's one person that needs a lot of thank you for organising the whole thing, and that's Rosie!
Something. I want to say thank you for all that food when we used to do those special days. And remember, didn't the police stop you one day because you had all the
because I had the
knives?
carving knives and the police stopped me and said, could they look in my car, and I had all these carving knives on the back seat.
You just look like a drug dealer.
I know, she does, doesn't she? Yeah. Actually, my brother-in-law's had that. He's a chef. And he's been stopped a couple of times because he had all his
Does
chef's
he look
knives.
like a drug dealer
Well,
as
he's
well?
big. He had all his knives in the car.
Anyway, look, everyone, thank you so much. We're back to a communal garden sing around next time. But please do come, and it's been lovely. Thank you so much.
Super. Thank you everybody for doing all my songs.
So, Rings End Rose, take it away.
Oh, Rings End Rose, come on.
You'll have to come again, Nick, because I don't know half the people here.
This song, the first time I did it, Lynn said she'd never heard of it. It was great. A new song. Told me to just, I've killed it to death, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No,
here we
you
go.
can never do that.
In Dublin town, there lived a girl further than the flower I'm wearing, Rose Donahue, sweet given you, and I love her last. Oh, Karen, here we go. And there she goes, my rings and rose, in God's garden there's none rarer. And there she goes, my rings and rose, Dublin town has seen none fairer. Sweet 17, my seamstress queen, she's no bigger than a thimble, soft satin skin, street Arab grin, sure she makes the world seem simple. And there she goes, my rings and rose, in God's garden there's none rarer. And there she goes, my rings and rose, Dublin town has seen none fairer. She goes, my rings and rose, in God's garden there's none fairer. And there she goes, my rings and rose, Dublin town has seen none fairer. 3 yards of lace, she walks with grace, and the golden ring she's asking, but the saving's slow. But still I know that our love is everlasting. And there she goes, my rings and rose, in God's garden there's none rarer. There she goes, my rings and rose, Dublin town has seen none fairer. And there she goes, and there she goes,